So I'm out on another adventure. I didn't have time to make a wee video before I left the house, so I'm going to do it now. I've cycled in about 12 kilometres and I've pitched up my tent. I'm now in my tent, and then tomorrow I'm going to get up and walk a loop of about 25 kilometres from here. So the good thing is that I'm going to be able to leave my tent and my sleeping bag. I'm going to hide it away and pick it up later in the day, so I won't need to carry that. There wasn't too many decisions about gear for this trip, so I don't need to, or I won't have too much to say. It's quite nice being able to leave your tent and sleeping bag because you can take more gear. I've got a few luxury items with me. It all fitted inside my 35 litre rucksack, but I've got a few luxury items. I've got my big pillow, which is comfy, but a little bit heavier. Somewhere I've got my wee pump for my air mat rather than having to blow it up. I don't normally take that, or not on too many trips. But the main luxury that I have tonight is my sleeping bag. I've got this sleeping bag, you can see it's a bit bigger, it's about 1.1 kilos I think, so it's reasonably heavy, but given that I'm not carrying it tomorrow, it's fine to bring it. And the reason why I brought it is because it's a kind of extra wide sleeping bag, so that I'm a side sleeper, so that you can sleep on your side much more comfortably. I don't find the mummy sleeping bags very comfortable, so with this sleeping bag you can sleep on your side. It's a Nemo Forte, so quite nice being able to have that with me and have an even more comfortable night's sleep. So other than that, everything's pretty standard for a summer walk. You can see I've got my woolen base layer on, I've got my walking trousers, I've got my fabric boots, and I've just got a windproof. Other than that, you can probably hear that it's raining now, and it's to rain overnight, but it's to be dry in the morning from about 4 AM, so I'm going to get up and go at that time, try and get it when it's dry, try and get it when it's a bit cooler. And also there's some thunder to come in late afternoon, so I want to make sure I'm well clear of the hills by the time the thunder comes in, so it should only take me probably 4 hours, I think, 4 or 5 hours before I'm back down lower, so I should be well clear of it, but I want to just be sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see how we're going. Been walking about 10 minutes and it's just shortly after sunrise. You can see it's still getting light. I want to get out to try and get some of the better weather, but also the colder temperatures. It's about 14 degrees already, so it's a warm day for hill walking. A moment's break in the cloud. I think that will be first summit there. The second one's back there in the cloud. Just a very quick wrap up. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the video, mostly from the glen. You'll see that the hills were mostly covered in cloud, so I didn't get much view, although it was really nice walking in the cloud. Just the silence and stillness of that was actually really pleasant. But I didn't get many views, but the views down in Glen Strathfarrar were fantastic. It's a really lovely glen. It was really just a day walk, and I added on a wee overnight, so there wasn't really much decisions to be made, so not really much to say. I did really enjoy using the big sleeping bag. It's just so good to not squeeze into a mummy sleeping bag. I slept really comfortably in this, and having the big pillow, it was really nice. The shelter worked well again, so I was pleased with that because it did rain really heavily through the night. So I was really glad to have a fully enclosed shelter because there was also midges. But it did all fit inside my 35 litre pack, as I said, so it wasn't too bulky, but I was glad not to have carried it all the way round. But yeah, we summary there of a good kind of overnighter. Hope you enjoyed it.